Albert Einstein believed that the Rule of 72 was a more important discovery than his theory of relativity. The first mention of this rule comes from Luca Pacioli, considered the father of accounting. In his book from 1494, he explains the significance of this rule, which can double your money in just a few years, being literally everyone's dream. But before we discuss the Rule of 72, let's understand how compound interest works. Imagine you're walking down the street at night, and a mysterious man, wearing sunglasses, stops you and claims he can change your financial life. You just need to make the right choice. He shows his hands to you and offers 2 pills, one blue and one red. He explains that if you choose the blue pill, you will instantly gain $100,000. And if you choose the red pill, you'll earn a cent on the first day, 2 cents on the second, 4 on the third, and so on for 30 days. Be honest, what would your choice be? Well, I'm sure 90% of people would choose the $100,000. After all, it's $100,000, isn't it? And you wouldn't have time to calculate how much a cent would double over 30 days. After receiving your $100,000, you'd go home and out of curiosity, do the calculations. I imagine it would be one of the biggest regrets of your life because a cent doubling over 30 days results in $10,737,000. That's the power of compound interest. Interest on interest is almost magical and something you need to harness to make your investments grow. Whether you keep your money in a savings account, invest in stocks, or anything else that accrues interest on your investments, this is one of the most basic concepts you need to grasp if you want to multiply your capital. The time invested is the most important factor for the final result, and it's a good reason why Einstein called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world and one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It allows your investments and savings to grow on their own while you sleep, eat, or watch videos on YouTube. With compound interest, your money will work for you and grow exponentially. Time here is your best friend. And to understand how time is the most critical factor when it comes to compound interest, let me give you an example. There are John and Mary. Both started investing for their retirements. John began investing at 18, putting in $500 every month at a 10% annual rate. When he turned 30, he stopped investing and let his money grow on its own, meaning he invested for 12 years at $500 per month. Now let's turn to Mary. She started a bit later at 25. She also invested $500 per month at a 10% annual rate, but only stopped investing when she turned 60. Now both are 60 years old. Who do you think made more money? Well, at 60, Mary would have $1,699,000, while John, investing for only 12 years, would have $2,339,000. A little over $600,000 difference, investing 23 years less, just because he started earlier. This is the power of time when it comes to compound interest, the Rule of 72. Now let's talk about the Rule of 72. It is applied in setting financial goals, analyzing economic trends, planning financial milestones, assessing investments, and can also assist with debts. The way it works is by determining how long it will take for an investment to double at a fixed interest rate. Here's how you calculate it. Take 72 and divide it by the expected rate of return you aim to achieve. For example, if you plan to earn 5% interest, divide 72 by 5. This gives you 14.4. That's the number of years it will take to double your money. There are many advantages to this rule. For instance, you can quickly and easily determine if you're keeping pace with trends. Moreover, it can ensure you're on the right track when it comes to financial decisions. It can also be used to calculate inflation, showing how many years it will take for the initial amount's value to have instead of double. The rule for investments. If you invest in stocks and want to know how long it will take to double your capital, take the average annual return of the company you're investing in and divide that number by 72. For instance, a stock with a 12% annual return will take 6 years to double your capital, but I recommend calculating based on the return of your investment portfolio as a whole rather than just one company. The rule for inflation. The rule of 72 helps us determine how long it will take to overcome inflation. The average inflation rate in the United States ranges between 3 to 3.6% per year. By doing the calculations, we realize that the price of products will double in the next 20 years. Using this rule, you can financially plan to stay ahead of the inflation curve, so you're not adversely affected by it. The rule for saving. If you have even a bit of financial intelligence, you probably don't keep your money under the mattress or anything like that. You likely keep it in a bank where it earns between 0.7% and 1% per month. Using the rule of 72, you can easily calculate how long it will take for the money there to double. For instance, if you have $3,000 saved in a bank earning 0.8% per month, which is 9.6% per year, your money will double in 7.5 years. Interesting, isn't it? The rule of 72 is a very useful mathematical calculation that you can use to identify things, from how long it will take for your savings to double to how much you need to earn to stay ahead of inflation. But I believe the most valuable rule we have is that of time. Have patience. The beginning is always tough, but time is your best friend. So walk alongside it. This rule proves useful not only for evaluating investments and tracking economic trends, but also for planning financial goals and dealing with inflation. However, its greatest lesson lies in valuing time as an ally for financial growth. Patience and the understanding that time is an essential component in achieving financial goals are fundamental aspects. The rule of 72, while helpful, highlights the fundamental value of time and its influence in building a financially secure future. Let us know in the comments if you are already familiar with the rule of 72, and I hope today's video has helped you in some way. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like to motivate us even more for the upcoming videos. Subscribe to our channel to be the first to receive new videos. Thank you for watching so far, and we'll see you in the next video.